Hey guys, it's Nanet Peters, the real adventurist. We're out here in the snow. Nobody can stop us. Because when the tough gets going,
The going gets stopped. Get going.
when the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
There's some bad weather forecasted. People talk about snow. So we thought we'd find the biggest tree and just camp underneath. And we sleep on top of this, a little extra warmth. Took a little while to get it flat, but I think it's worth it. Now let's see if the snow comes. This is our view from the tent now, and I wonder what it will be tomorrow morning. It wasn't snowing this morning, but it is raining, so we didn't go over the pass. But luckily we found last night a good pine tree, and it stays so dry underneath the pine tree. So the tent is still dry, and we still have a little space for a little fire. So I think we're just gonna wait here. I think there's already snow over the pass, and just gonna have a rest day. Tomorrow we try again. This morning we are eating buckwheat, muesli, seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Do you like it?
It's delicious. Really nice on a rainy day. Miriam, how do you feel?
Actually, I feel quite strong because we've been walking for 6 weeks now. So physically very strong. But my mind is also because there's so much space and time and peaceful, very peaceful out here, that I feel that my mind is very ordered. I would use the word order. And so that means that the opposite of order is chaos, isn't it? So that I'm looking for chaos now. I'm looking for adventure. I look for disturbance because my mind is very calm. And so that's interesting to observe. It's just observation.
And how do you get such a mind?
I think when I'm not on expeditions, our life, me and Peter in Bulgaria, in our little cottage, we live very primitively in the forest and very, very peaceful. And I think my mind, the foundations of that is made there. So I spend a lot of time doing very little. I don't have a full-time job. I don't have stress, no problems, no worries, nothing like that. And so I very carefully built my foundations very slowly. And I think that is needed in order to go on adventures like this. Yeah, have good foundations. It's just about freezing now. It's very cold, it's snowing. And we both got very cold feet. So what is the solution? Take your shoes off. And our feet are nice and warm right next to the fire. It's the way to go. So Nanet and I just discovered a new phenomenon. Maybe it's not new at all. But we are sleeping very close together, as you can see. We are all day together. And we really found out that we are sharing thoughts, dreams even. And before Nanet starts to talk, I already know what she's going to say, sort of a thing. And so it feels as though our mind is bigger than our head. And one picks up on the other person's field or so. What do you think?
So last night we shared similar dreams, same topic, let's say. So I just, before this video started, I made a little picture for myself and for Miriam to explain. So for me it feels like we are bigger than just our bodies. So around me, let's say there's a circle of my mind, of my awareness. Mm-hmm. And because we're so close together physically, let's say in the night we share this space. I don't know if you can see the picture. So the two circles cross. And I think with this crossing, there comes a sharing of Yeah, what is it? Consciousness, the mind, thoughts.
That's right. We are less individual than we think. And it's very interesting to experience this. Fresh snow on the tops. Well, it's pretty cool. Look at the ice here. That's amazing. But the sun is really warm, as you can see. Plus, we got a new slogan. If you can't carry your gear, you shouldn't be out here. And that's, of course, especially for the young, fit and brave people. We're almost on top of the pass now. We're walking in the snow. There's something very beautiful about the snow. It's very pure. It cannot be more pure than what it is. No one has ever touched it. Well, here we are on top of the pass, not very high, 3,600 meters. But it's always nice to come on top and then look into the unknown. But then I'm thinking also, all of life is actually in the unknown. What I find most interesting is to see the effect of this on the mind. And this can be anything, the city or being up high in the mountains. What's the effect on the mind, the consciousness? And so I'm in my own guinea pig, really. I'm just like to observe myself. And so what's the effect of this space and being so far away from civilization? I feel very far away from all the people I know. And the effect is that I feel quite independent. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good here. I can save myself. I can look after myself. I can make the right decisions. And of course, we are together, Nanet and I, and we're doing this together. So it's very, very nice, and it's very freeing feeling. We're feeling very independent and strong. Okay, Nanet, how do you feel on top of the pass?
I feel really good. Actually, I'm pretty happy we made it. It was pretty steep. Yeah, I'm really happy. I am happy to see where we are going. We go to the snowy mountain there in the back. Looks pretty rough. And we come from a soft valley that was really green with a lot of animals. So it looks like we go to a real different surroundings. So I'm stoked about that.
How does your training relate to the exercise here?
So I noticed that going uphill so steep with your backpack especially, because without backpack here I can run around without being really out of breath. But going so steep up with my backpack, I feel like I'm sprinting a mountain, full power, 100%. And that's also how I'm breathing. But after doing it now for some weeks, I found my pace, I found my rhythm, and it goes way better. So I'm not that out of breath. And yeah, I'm just super strong. I'm really fit. It feels fantastic.
So we have been walking now for 6 days and we have met one couple. Why do you think there is nobody out here? Is it that difficult?
I don't think it's very difficult. The passes are not that high. You have to climatize, you have to train, you have to be strong, etc. But I think like yesterday, we had a day of snow and we just stayed put. And we just sit in the tent all day long, sit around the fire, keep warm and do nothing. And I think those simple things people actually can't do. They freak out. They want to go, they cannot even rest, so they go over the pass anyway, and that's when it's getting very risky and dangerous even. And another thing is, if we do meet other people, local people, mostly men, they look at us and they think, well, it's just two girls. They probably don't know what they're doing. And they will always say, don't go over the pass, it's dangerous, there's snow, it's late in the season, go home, go down the valley, don't go over the mountain. They will always recommend you to do the safe thing, which is fine, but I would say don't listen, because otherwise you may as well just stay home. But I think the main thing is to just go out there and do it and see it for yourself. Okay, you make mistakes, but then you learn.